And then I actually ended up deleting all my videos. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Tia, and today's video I'm going to talk about something very exciting. I'm going to share with you some things I use to grow to 750 subscribers over a month or so. And I did not start from zero. I was hovering around 550 for like the longest of time. And just recently I hit 750 subscribers. Actually on January 14th, I just hit 750, but this is the most I've seen my channel grow at this rate. And I just thought I would share some things that helped me get to this point. I'll try not to ramble. I do have a list to keep me on track, but I may go off on some tangents, but I'll wrap it in because it's all related. The first thing I did to help my channel grow so fast in this short period of time is I focused on my audience and I focused on what my niche would be, or the lack thereof. So what I mean when I say I focused on my audience, I did a avatar essentially. Who is the target person that I am trying to reach, and what do they want to know? What are they getting on YouTube searching for? How are they trying? How can I be of more help to them? So I wrote it out, and then I described the person that I'm looking for. I gave this person a name, gender, age, job, everything, like down to the specifics, so that I can understand this type of person is looking for this type of content, and that's what I'm going to provide. And this didn't happen overnight. I actually did this like at the beginning of the year, and I've been trying to like tailor my videos to that, and then make sure that if I'm making a video, it is going to do something that will solve some problem or anything for this person I have created. So that's who I am trying to reach. Secondly, when it comes to focus, when I say my niche or the lack thereof, I do not want to box myself in. So I will tell you, I do not have a niche at all, but I do have pillars. So almost like a lifestyle. I am not a single faceted person. So I'm not going to do single faceted things, if that makes sense. My interest: personal finance, homemaking, cooking, juicing, like a healthy lifestyle, a positive lifestyle. So what are those pillars that fall within that? So that's what I did. And going to that, we're going to talk about something a little bit later, but I want you to remember, as far as the niche goes, the things that I think aligns with my positive lifestyle. So personal finance, homemaking, cooking, cleaning, health, working out, things like that. The next thing that I did to help grow my channel, and again, this takes time, it takes research, it takes input, is I started to see what the algorithm was telling me. And so many people from YouTube, you get on there and you can see the videos. So the people who work on YouTube, like the tech people, I don't know what they're called, but anywho, those people that tell you replace algorithm with audience. And who is your audience? That audience is the avatar that you made. Who are you making content for? But I tried to focus on the algorithm. I'm still learning it, but I used the algorithm to identify what was working and what was not working, and what was that telling me. I saw what performed well. That's the content that I replicated, and that's my evergreen content. That's what's going to keep people entertained, my playlist, so that when they want to watch more of a specific type of topic or content, that's there for them. And then what's not performing well? If it's not performing well, don't keep doing it. Or if you want to, that's your focus or your passion, change how you are doing it. Identify what needs to be done so that it does start to perform well. And I say that because, remember, I just said one of my pillars is personal finance. I love personal finance. I love it. But my personal finance videos don't do as well as they probably should. I have a few that have reached over 1,000 views or whatnot, but when you look at it like week after week, or if you look like at the playlist or anything, they're not my top performing videos. So what does that mean? I either A, need to change the delivery, I need to change the packaging, I need to change the packaging and the delivery, or maybe it's just not for me. And you really have to like swallow that hard truth and ask, is this something that I should be doing? I love personal finance, but I don't think right now my channel is built for it. Maybe in the future, or maybe it comes in a different form. Again, change the packaging and change how you're doing it. So I have my digital products. Maybe I make budgeting sheets. Maybe I create savings trackers or something like that. But if it's not working and the algorithm's not putting it where it needs to go, the audience isn't taking it, what do I need to do to change that? So again, when it comes to the algorithm, one, replace algorithm with audience, and you've already identified what your or who your audience is by coming up with your avatar. And then two, what is performing well, what's not performing well, and then continue to replicate what is doing well. And that replication, at first I was like, oh, it's so one off. I just created the exact same video. It's not doing it, it's not getting the same views or anything. When you're replicating, you want that consistency. You want the consistency in the thumbnail. You want the consistency in how you're delivering the information. You just want to make sure that you are basically rinsing and repeating, if that makes sense. I think that's what you say. I don't know. And then also it comes down to, what do I enjoy making? Because the algorithm may respond one way, but I may not like actually doing what it's saying. So like I said, I love personal finance, but it's not hitting the way it should hit. But I also love cooking. I love juicing. I love cleaning. I love doing those type of things. And if those are the things that are going to do well, those are the things that I'm going to continue to do. So you can't say, oh, well, this is great. This is working. The algorithm's pushing my content, but I hate doing it. I'm in a burnout. So make sure that you actually enjoy what you're doing and you focus on the content you like. It really goes to, what is the end state? What are you trying to get from YouTube? What are you trying to do? And if it's a hobby or something, then it doesn't really matter. If it's a way for you to capture memories or like have a digital record, then that's fine and dandy. But if you are trying to be a content creator or you're trying to make a career out of this or something, then you have to make sure that you're enjoying aspects of it or whatnot. And again, I have pillars that I haven't even added to my channel. Right now, I'm focused on getting to my 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 watch hours. But eventually, I have a whole plan on where I see my channel being in the next 3 to 5 years. And that is what I'm working towards. So I think it's very important to actually define your end state and what you're trying to do. And I think, honestly, those are the biggest things that have helped me grow in such a short period of time. And I don't know, maybe you can jump on trends. Jumping on trends really does not help me. Like, I've tried to do Vlogmas. Vlogmas fun. I do enjoy it. I like creating the content and everything, but it doesn't pull I don't get the results that I'm expecting from Vlogmas. Maybe I'll try it again in a couple years. Maybe I'll try it again next year. So I just didn't do it this year. But either way, right now, Vlogmas is not my cup of tea. We'll see how I'm feeling come September timeframe, because honestly, I think that's when you should be thinking about it. That brings me to another point, and this wasn't even listed. If you know your audience and you know your pillars or your niche, what you're trying to do, plan your content. I did, at the beginning of last year, I wrote a list of every type of video I wanted to create, and this was me publishing once a week. I had more than 52 videos written down. I didn't even get all of them. One, because of work, so I was unavailable for an extended period of time. But two, I just had so many content ideas. So plan it out. You can 12-week year, you can use Asana. So many ways that you can do it. And are you going to do things that are themed or seasonal? Think about that. Those are all questions to ask yourself. You have to be a manager of your channel and have an idea of where you're trying to go and what you're trying to do. I am very excited and I am very happy with my growth. Now, I've been on YouTube since about 2010-11 timeframe, and I was doing it back then as I didn't know what YouTube actually was. And I was like a natural hair channel, and then I did some pregnancy vlogs and everything. And I had actually got invited to be monetized. I didn't know what monetization was at the time. So when I started working on my master's, we needed a YouTube channel. So I hid everything so that I could post my videos for my classmates to see. And then I actually ended up deleting all my videos. I was like, this is never going to take off. I don't know what it is or whatnot. So then I revisited. I started revisiting again during COVID, a little bit here and there. And I've been consistent, I think, for the past year and a half. So it takes time. I am not one of those people who blew up in 3 months, 6 months. I don't know how that happens, but kudos to them. But I am enjoying the process of learning and growing along the way. And I honestly think that everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm going through, as far as my channel or getting better or growth and just the consistency, is preparing me for where I want to be in the next 3 to 5 years. So this is probably the most important thing I'm going to tell you. Your journey and your path to YouTube success is yours. It's very easy to compare where you are compared to others, but you have to remember your journey and your path is yours and yours alone. And that's what I have to tell myself and remind myself, because it's very easy to say shoulda, coulda, woulda. It's very easy to Monday morning quarterback. It's very easy to compare and say, well, I'm never going to get to where I need to be. But you guys know we don't talk like that over here. We give ourselves grace. We learn, we listen, and we don't judge. And we move forward. We figure out what we need to do to be better than we were yesterday, and we move forward. And that's what we're going to do. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it all made sense. And if you're still here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys at 1K.